Hello, it's me, Oscar from Marijuana Garden.
Based on the claims in the image, the information is overwhelmingly false and honestly has no scientific basis. Here's a breakdown. Lemuria as a real continent. Let's talk about where that idea even came from. So the origin. Lemuria was a hypothetical land bridge proposed by zoologist Philip Sclater, way back in 1864. He suggested it existed in the Indian Ocean to explain the distribution of lemur fossils between Madagascar and India. Now, for the scientific status, it's completely debunked. The theory of plate tectonics, which was developed in the mid-20th century, actually provides the real explanation for how continents move and how landmasses like Madagascar and India became separated. They were once part of the supercontinent Gondwana. There is zero geological or archaeological evidence supporting the existence of a sunken continent called Lemuria in the Indian or Pacific Ocean. Is Lemuria older than Atlantis? Well, since neither Lemuria nor Atlantis are proven historical or geological realities, comparing their ages is, honestly, pretty meaningless. Both are mythical or speculative concepts. Atlantis comes from Plato's dialogues, written around 360 BCE, while Lemuria was a 19th century scientific hypothesis that was later adopted by mystics. Now, about the location in the Pacific, Sclater's original hypothesis actually placed Lemuria in the Indian Ocean. The idea of Lemuria being in the Pacific Ocean is a later development, mainly coming from occultist, theosophical, and New Age writings, most notably Helena Blavatsky in the late 19th century. There is just no geological evidence for a sunken continent in the Pacific either. Absolutely false. There is honestly overwhelming evidence from paleontology, genetics, and archaeology that confirms modern humans, Homo sapiens, evolved in Africa, starting around 300,000 years ago. Our evolutionary lineage is, deeply rooted in Africa. This description has no basis in science, anthropology, or credible history. Humans are placental mammals. We do not lay eggs. While there are, of course, biological variations, humans are a sexually dimorphic species, meaning we have distinct male and female forms. These specific traits described are really just mythological or fictional elements added to the Lemuria myth, likely inspired by interpretations of ancient myths, spiritualist ideas, or simply pure imagination. Where do these ideas come from? Well, occultism and theosophy play a big role. Helena Blavatsky, founder of theosophy, incorporated Lemuria into her complex cosmology of root races in books like The Secret Doctrine, published in 1888. She described Lemurians as a third root race, egg-laying, hermaphroditic, telepathic giants with a third eye, who degenerated after acquiring physical bodies. This is really the primary source of the bizarre traits described. Later on, the New Age movement adopted and further embellished Blavatsky's ideas, with various New Age authors, channelers, and mystics turning Lemuria into a symbol of a lost spiritual paradise, advanced technology, and, connection to higher dimensions. Some proponents of pseudoscience and alternative history, including ancient astronaut theories, have also woven Lemuria into their narratives, despite the complete lack of evidence. The claims in the image represent mythology and pseudoscience, not historical or scientific fact. Lemuria is a debunked scientific hypothesis that was transformed into a fictional lost civilization within occult and New Age belief systems. The descriptions of the inhabitants are entirely fantastical creations from these belief systems. There is no credible evidence supporting the existence of Lemuria, its placement in the Pacific, its role in human origins, or the existence of humans with the described traits. Truthfulness level? Very low, essentially fiction presented as fact.